Hey guys, I just want to give you a bit of coaching on what the difference between real English and writing essays for English is versus exam English. And they really are very different. The biggest difference being that you've got a very small period of time to write an essay in an exam, and you have to answer a question you've never seen before. So it's almost like you have to work backwards. So when you're doing a normal essay, and this is what I suppose it probably should be, is you see a question and then you think about which parts of the text best fit that question. And then you go into the text and you find your examples and you write your paragraphs, and the whole thing is based around you actually answering the question that's been given to you. And that's definitely what they do with more kind of academic university style English, and kind of makes a lot of sense. That being said, when you're at school, they need to test you on English using exams, which is a very specific period of time, and you don't have the liberty to have the text in front of you and spend the amount of time that ideally you would be able to spend to really be able to flesh out your ideas and answer those questions. So, how do you answer the question and have a good essay, but do it so that it can be done in 40 minutes? So, here's what you need to do. You've got to pick the points and the arguments that work really well for you, and the point, the quotes that you want to use. Your essay should be something that sort of ideally goes chronologically, depends on the text, right? So if it's Shakespeare play, you'd sort of start at the beginning and discuss how the play goes and develops and so forth. If it's poems, obviously you've got the quotes you want to use. Anyway, you develop your structures and your ideas and your quotes. Then when you come to answering the question, you kind of need to go backwards with it. So you need to read the question, find the keywords, figure out, like what the question's asking. And the way to do that is by, rather than going, okay, now I've seen the question, let me think about which points of mine work, you need to see how you can work your points into the question, right? So rather than just writing your topic sentence out using words of the question and then having analysis that may not have anything to do with it, you need to think about what analysis you want to use, how that relates to the question, then write your topic sentence. So you've got your points and your analysis, then you're using it to answer the question, which, as I said, ideally would be the other way around, but that's not the way it goes for exams. So think about that for each of your paragraphs. What are you wanting to cover in this paragraph? How can you argue these points with the question? Then write your topic sentence. What a lot of people do is they prepare a topic sentence and then they just try and rewrite the topic sentence using the words of the question without much regard for what their actual analysis is. And then what they start finding is they might have like a good answer to the question, the topic sentence, but then none of your analysis actually matches up with that topic sentence. So rather than just going, oh, I'm just going to change my topic sentence that I prepared to the new question, you've got to use the analysis you want to talk about to prepare a brand new topic sentence completely from scratch. It shouldn't look anything like the topic sentence that you wrote for the last essay or anything that you've previously done or prepared. Once you've done those topic sentences, use those as the basis to write your introduction. And you'll actually find you've got really nice kind of three, ideally, thesis statements that, match up with your analysis, that answer the question, and then use those as the basis of writing your introduction. So I know it may all seem a little bit backwards, but that is the best way to go about doing your essays under exam conditions.